Turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Clicks to riches. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Clicks to riches. Turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Clicks to riches. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Clicks to riches.
Wow, hello, we are back again, finally in our cozy Clicks to Riches show vibes. My name is Leah and we are back in full swing, almost. Now I say almost because you'll notice that I am only 50% of the Clicks to Riches show hosts. Now, unfortunately, Martin is out sick today with the post-amplified blues, okay? So make sure that you're sending him all the get well vibes. Speaking of amplified, we had an absolute blast hosting that for you. And I want to know in the chat right now, where did you join Amplified from? Or where are you joining from today if you couldn't make the event? What good stuff did you learn? What did you like? Or maybe what didn't you like so much? All right, so just because we're 50% of the hosts today though, doesn't mean that you won't get 100% of the content that you came for. We have a mega episode planned today because we are getting personal with personalization. And to help me do that today, we have not one, not two, not even three, but 4 wonderful guests. We have Steven from HelloCustom, we have Elle from Teeinblue, we have Alejandro from Customily, and Chris from Anywhere POD. They're gonna tell you how you can get the most out of their personalization tools so you can really maximize your profits for the Q4 holiday season. All right, but before we get into a chat with them, we're still gonna talk about the usual industry news, trending products, what to look out for, and of course, what's new right here at Printify. Now, normally this is the part of the intro where Martin would ask this question, but for obvious reasons, I have to ask myself. Leah, how's that chat looking? So, I'm gonna give some shout outs here today. We have Jersey Girl from New Jersey. Hello there. We have Casting Memories Fishing from Massachusetts. Lovely. We have Ana Rodriguez from Southwest Florida. I hope you're doing okay over there. We have, Silver Zero from Argentina, so far away. Lovely to see you all here. We've got people from NYC, Seattle, Hawaii. Wow. Okay, Wake Forest. Hello, everybody. Andre from Estonia. Hello. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, if you like to win stuff, you are absolutely in the right place because we love giving stuff away, especially money. So we're gonna do 3 giveaways throughout today's show where 3 people can win $15 in Printify store credit for each giveaway. So that's 9 total winners. That also means that you could theoretically win 3 times for $45 in Printify store credit. And at the very end of the show, 3 people at random will be chosen from our post-show survey to win an even bigger prize. We're talking a Clicks to Riches show t-shirt that looks a little bit like this, $50 in Printify store credit, and a super secret special gift from one of our guests that we'll reveal in a little bit. Now, we can't just talk money and not give any away, so we're gonna start right off with our first giveaway. I want everyone to open up their Printify accounts and get their typing fingers ready, okay? In the left menu, you're gonna find Wallet, then you're gonna click on Payments, and if you scroll all the way down there, you're gonna see a section where you can enter a coupon code that I'll share on the screen here in a moment, okay? So for each giveaway, only 3 people will win. If you enter the code and you see that the coupon does not exist, unfortunately, that means that you weren't quite fast enough and you did not win the credit. Now, if you did win, you'll see $15 automatically added to your Printify balance. And if you did get that, let us know right here in the chat because we want to celebrate you and we want to let everyone else celebrate you as well. All right. Does everyone have their fingers ready for the first coupon code? The code is Personal Clicks, right as you see on the screen. I can silently hear the keyboard clatters. Okay. I'm not seeing any winners yet. While we're waiting for those. Yahoo, I got one. Colo Guy 39, congratulations on your first win here. Maybe you can win again next time. Wonderful. Okay, moving on. As promised, let's start off with some news. What is happening in the print-on-demand world? We're gonna start with Etsy's search visibility changes. Starting this month at October 1st, US listings with domestic shipping that have prices lower than $6 are going to be prioritized in the search algorithm. So there are some exceptions, of course, like digital products, those that have shipping outside of the US, or if you offer a free shipping guarantee, then those won't be included in this. But needless to say, if you are charging for shipping, get those costs under $6. If you see an item's cost is above that $6, take some of that cost and add it to your retail price, okay? So let's take Printify hoodies as an example. Let's say you're selling a hoodie for $34.99 as the retail price, and you're charging $8.49 for that hoodie. So this is Printify's shipping price. We can take $3 off that shipping price, move it to the retail price, change that hoodie to $37.99 and offer shipping for $5.49, okay? The total price your customer will be paying is the exact same. You won't be really losing out on any extra profits, and you're gonna be a little bit more prioritized in those Etsy search results. Next, Etsy's creativity standards have had a little makeover, okay? Etsy wants to keep its marketplace human, but they realize that creativity is approached by different people in different ways, okay? So they've kind of come up with 4 different categories for these standards. The first one is that it's made by the seller. This means that the physical item is handmade or hand-altered by the seller, or maybe they've used a tool like laser engraving to create the product. The next category is designed by seller, and this is the one that's gonna be most relevant to us as print-on-demand sellers. So the seller's original designs are printed or produced by a third party like Printify, okay? And now you'll have to disclose also in your listing or in your shop that this item was made by a production partner, and you have to provide accurate information on where it's coming from. The next category is hand-picked by a seller. This can be vintage items or items collected from nature or a different collection that sellers have personally hand-picked, curated, and put together for sale. And lastly, we have sourced by the seller. These are items that enable creativity. So think things like craft supplies or party supplies even. All right, let's talk about trending products. So these trending products that I'm showing now, these are what are rising right now, what people are buying and making tons of money. Now, I didn't include the typical bestsellers. We're always gonna have t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, mugs, things like that on this list. So these are ones that are a little bit different, starting with calendars. Okay, I'm not really surprised with this one as 2025 is just around the corner. I'm just as baffled as you are that 2024 has flown away. Next up, ornaments. So ornaments are hot every Christmas, super popular. I think they're getting more and more popular, but I want to point out specifically ceramic and metal ornaments in the Printify catalog. Those are getting especially hot right now. And also with the Christmas theme, wrapping paper. Wrapping paper is becoming huge. I mean, wrapping and kind of beautifully presenting gifts is an art in itself. Maybe you've noticed on TikTok or Instagram, I have all these kind of ASMR videos where people are beautifully wrapping up gifts. So this is perfect for custom wrapping paper. And Christmas stuff overall is steadily rising, and it's only going to keep rising up until about that peak sales season in end of November. Moving on, we also have long sleeves. Now, particularly the Comfort Colors 6014. Now, I can see this actually being popular for the entire winter season, not just Q4. It's kind of that nice happy medium between a full-blown sweatshirt and a t-shirt. Then we have blankets, of course. It's getting cold outside. People want to snuggle up, and they want personalized blankets, which we'll kind of talk about in a little bit here. And this last one, this was kind of a wild card for me, Post-it notes. So I was wondering, why are Post-it notes trending so much? You know, they could be a really fun product to personalize with initials, monograms, or cute little names and logos. But I did a little bit more research and I actually found on eRank that the phrase sticky notes has low competition, high search. A lot of green bars, which we love to see here. So go check that out. I also checked it out in Etsy and I saw a lot of habit tracker sticky notes. So again, with the new year coming up, New Year's resolutions, maybe people want to form some habits. Habit trackers on sticky notes are a trending item. All right, and of course, there's a few other things that we need to keep an eye on. Now, Halloween is just three weeks away, people, so we have got to get going on that. If you have not published any of your Halloween stuff, it might be a little bit too late, but you can still run some promotions for your other products, get your discounts ready, whatever sales you want to run that are Halloween related. And of course, Black Friday and Cyber Monday are just around the corner. If you have not started planning for those, your promotions, optimizing your shop for that influx of traffic, now is the time to do that. So you want to get your social media content ready, scheduled, get your email announcements, plan your promotions, discounts, everything. All right, so that's what we have for the news here, but I also want to hear from you in the chat, kind of, what have you heard in the news? What's kind of maybe impacted your shop? Or maybe there are some products that you've seen that have been working well for you or for others. Let us know here. And if you ever have any other questions, then of course you can sit down with Martin for an Ask Me Anything segment every Monday and Wednesday, and they are totally free. You can book a slot in his calendar and he'll chat with you guys kind of on his own time there and let you know everything you need to know. Now, speaking of questions, we're also going to do a live Q&A session at the end here. Put those into the chat as well, and our moderator, Dennis, you can say hi to Dennis, he will collect all of those for me and our guests to answer towards the end of the show here. And of course, if you want additional advice or helpful insights from other merchants just like you can join our POD Rockstars Facebook group. There's a ton of great information in there. We'll also drop that link into the chat. All right, let's get a bit more specific now and talk about what's new right here at Printify. So we've got a ton of amazing new goodies for you. If you tuned into Amplified, you probably already got a little bit of a sneak peek of those, but we're gonna get into it even more. Starting with early access. So this is exactly what the name implies. You can get early access or quicker access to brand new products. You can get these popular trending items on your virtual shelves a lot faster now. All you have to do is look for the early access section in our catalog or look for that little blue early access badge on the product pages. Now, there is a small warning. There are some limitations to these products because they are so new. when you're creating them in the product creator, you won't be able to go into preview mode to see what it'll look like, and you also won't get those Printify mockups. But we know that you guys already know this, you're smart, you're eager to create new products, and you know that making your own mockups anyway helps you to stand out. So we do provide downloadable templates that you can use. You can go to places like Placeit to buy mockups, or you can even order samples of these products and take your own pictures. All right, next up, embroidery is back. I know this is super exciting. We know that you've been waiting a while for this, but it is back bigger and better than ever before. We can now offer premium products with gorgeous textured designs at premium prices, okay? Now, for now, we only have a few products in our catalog, but we are quickly adding more. You will be able to embroider any product that it can happen on. You're gonna have it available. Hoodies, t-shirts, beanies, polos, you name it, you'll be able to embroider it. Next up, now this is one of my favorite new features here, the Smart Suggest tool. It's a great tool to quickly generate titles, descriptions, or even tags for Etsy. We use AI to generate those. We've done the research, we pull and we add those directly to your listing right from the product details page in your Printify account. Now, if you're a new merchant and you're still learning the ropes of keyword research, SEO, this is a fantastic tool to help you get started. And if you're a more experienced merchant, then this can help you kind of scale that product creation and make the process a lot faster. Next up, another really cool feature, the Printify Sellers Club. This is actually a subscription-based platform, but it's offering exclusive content and community only for Printify merchants. So you'll get access to mentorship from some of the biggest names in the POD industry. You're gonna get step-by-step courses on everything POD, from the basics to sales channel specific boot camps, and you're gonna get industry insights and actionable strategies that you can use in your business. It's only $4.99 a month, just as much as your favorite coffee from your favorite coffee shop, so totally worth it. But because we like to give stuff away, we are gonna give you a promo code, clicks to sell, and you are going to get 1 month free of Printify Sellers Club. You can go to printify.com/Sellers Club and enter that code there. We'll also share that in the chat. All right, and last but not least, personalization. That is why we are all here today. So now Printify allows you to mark individual products as personalizable. Any order coming in with this mark will be put on hold, waiting for you to make the changes, and then no matter what your order approval settings are, you can set those for these specific products. So no more duplicating products. You can reuse one product for each order. You can personalize the product right from the order, giving you a smoother flow of things, and you'll get a notification when a custom product comes in. This is 100% free to all of you, and we're just getting started with this feature, so there's so much more to come. Okay, now let's dive into our main story here. Personalization with print on demand. We love stats and data here, so let me share some about personalization too, of course, and why you should be selling personalized products. So first of all, 1 in 5 consumers are actually willing to pay 20% more for personalized products. This shows that the trend is growing and that there is a lot of potential for higher sales in this market. And merchants also that adopt this personalization strategies, they actually see 10 to 30% higher profit margins, higher revenue, allowing you to price your products, your t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, whatever, at a premium price. Now, the market for personalized products is massive, it's full of opportunities, and it's really a great way to diversify your business. It's a new revenue stream. It really fits with any niche, and you can put yourself in a place to get sales that maybe normally you wouldn't have gotten. And POD is also just the perfect business model for personalization as it aligns better with customer expectations. You know, they understand that personalized products might take a little bit longer to fulfill, so that matches with the fact that sometimes production can take a few days. Now, the upcoming gift-giving holiday season is the perfect time to offer personalized products, so let's look at some of our options. There are actually a ton of different ways that you can personalize your products, but we're gonna start with the most popular one. This is personalized text products. So you can offer products where your customers can submit a custom text, a name, a quote, maybe a school name or a company name. They can add it to hoodies, mugs, water bottles, bags, you name it. You can also let your customers choose the font or the colors or the placement of the text. You can have customers submit their own images for you to add to a product. Photo mugs, photo blankets, pillows with personal images or family photos are really popular. T-shirts or phone cases featuring someone's own personal artwork that they created, submitted to you, and added to a product. You can even take photos and kind of change them up a little bit. Use AI or Photoshop to turn them into a cartoon or digitize it and make it unique in that way. All over print designs, or AOP. For certain products, you can offer AOP customization with patterns or artwork that covers the entire surface area of the product. So t-shirts, leggings, hoodies, the design covers the entire garment. So socks with people's faces, for example. I've seen these all over the place, or with their pets' faces. I've also seen Hawaiian shirts, for example, with people's faces and their pets' faces. Those have been quite popular. Another trendy thing is initials or monograms. So customers can add their initials or one letter to a product. Towels, mugs, stationery, notebooks, and journals are really popular for this. Or even clothing items like sweatshirts and hats with that embroidery. And if you search up monogram in eRank, we're going to see a lot of green there as well. So people are definitely looking for these types of designs. And last but not least, personalization obviously is perfect for gifting. You can tailor them to specific events or milestones, like weddings with custom names or dates. You can have birthday gifts with age-specific designs, holiday-themed products like Christmas ornaments, stockings, wrapping paper, featuring customers' names or whatever message they want to have on that product. Basically, there are infinity amount of possibilities for personalization, which is why it helps to have the right tools at your fingertips. So platforms, like we'll see today, like Customily, Anywhere POD, HelloCustom, Teeinblue, they can help you offer real-time product previews where customers can interactively create their designs. Okay, they can change their colors, upload images, add their text, and see how it looks before they purchase it. And it helps also to know what products people actually want personalized. So we found that personalized products in these categories particularly sell really well for the holidays, but literally any product can be personalized. Journals, phone cases, bags, doormats, lawn signs, anything in our catalog can be personalized. You just gotta look out for your niche and your audience and see kind of what matches their tastes. But of course, it's not just for the Christmas season either. We've got special occasions, think bachelorette parties, family reunions or family vacations, corporate events even, other holidays, Valentine's Day, the Super Bowl, Mother's Day, Father's Day, gifts for birthdays, weddings, graduations, retirement gifts, and of course, pets. Let's face it, pets are the new kids. People love to show off their fur babies, so personalization with pets is huge. All right, how does this all work then? How can we set up a listing for personalization? Well, first of all, we have to be specific about what we are personalizing. Is it text? Is it an image? And we have to provide detailed photos of the personalized product and the available variants so our customers can see what they'll be getting. You also have to ask very clearly for the specific information that you need from your customer, and you have to give clear instructions on how they can do that. You can do that by providing the details in the description. You can answer all the information you need, including fulfillment and shipping info. Make sure you're very clear policies about refunds, returns, and of course, to make your life easier, use these dedicated apps. They will make this personalization process much, much easier. So you've set up your listing now. What does it look like in Printify when you get an order? You'll get that personalized order in your orders tab just like you would any other order, and it'll be marked as review needed. Now, you can also filter and search for your personalized orders and group them all together. When you click into an order, you'll see that you need to review that personalization. You can click on that and you'll be taken into the product creator where you can make those necessary changes, and then you would approve that product. Then you can either submit it from the order details page here, or you can review and approve multiple orders at once and submit them all at once from that original orders page. And one final important note, even if you have automatic order approval set up in your account, personalized orders will not be submitted automatically, and they're still gonna be waiting for your review and for you to manually submit that order. All right, we just had a ton of information thrown at you, but we're gonna reward you with another giveaway. So take out your Printify accounts again, go to the left menu, find Wallet, then Payments, scroll all the way down. You'll see where you can enter the coupon code, and if your fingers are ready, the second giveaway code is Let's Get Personal. Again, 3 of you will win $15 store credit. If you see that the coupon does not exist, unfortunately, it means you did not win. If you did win, that'll automatically be added to your account balance, and let us know here in the chat if you won so we can all celebrate. All right. I think it's time to move on and get to the meat and potatoes of today's discussion, all about personalization. I'm here with 4 wonderful guests from 4 wonderful platforms. We have Steven from HelloCustom, Elle from Teeinblue, Alejandro from Customily, and Chris from Anywhere POD. How are we all doing today?
Doing well. Excited to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Wonderful.
Yeah, very good.
Doing great.
So we got to warm you all up here with a trivia question. Now, I want the audience to answer this as well. The trivia question. Last year, the global market for personalized products was around $41 billion USD, with a projected CAGR of 11% as predicted by Zion Market Research. How big is the market estimated to be in 2032? Is it $80 billion, $110 billion, $128 billion, or $142 billion USD? I see we
My
got
guess would be
guesses.
142.
142. Yep.
It's a trick question. It's bigger than what we think.
Yeah, let's go for that. 142 billion.
Everyone's saying 142?
I've seen a couple of charts for personalization, and it's just the same thing with POD. It's just as crazy, the projected growth for both personalization and POD. So I'm curious what the answer is.
I see 142 quite a bit in the chat. I see 128 as well, a couple 80s. The answer is actually $142 billion. So yeah, that trend is growing, growing, growing. This market is huge. All right, so the main point of today's chat is not to pick and choose winners or losers here among our guests. It's to allow them to present their product, its unique features, so you can be informed as a merchant on which one will best suit your needs and be suitable for your business, okay? Whether it's HelloCustom, Customly, Teeinblue, or Anywhere POD, you can know that each of them is very capable of providing you and your customers with a positive holiday experience and beyond. All right, so the first question then, in a sentence or two, can each of you briefly describe your product and its benefits? Let's start with Steven from HelloCustom.
Yeah, so HelloCustom kind of stemmed from me scratching my own itch. As an Etsy seller, we built HelloCustom to do the personalization. So essentially what HelloCustom does is we automate text-based personalization for Etsy and Amazon sellers. So any kind of text-based personalization, we automate the automation of the personalization and the fulfillment.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Elle, how about you? What does Teeinblue got?
Yeah, hello everyone. So Teeinblue is an end-to-end product personalized app on Shopify. We have unlimited personalization like custom text, photo uploads, changing clip arts, adding special effects on your photos and text, etc. And we have a direct integration with Printify, so that means that you can browse Printify products right in Teeinblue and send orders right in Teeinblue to Printify.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Okay. And Alejandro, can you tell us a bit about Customly?
Sure. Customly, it's a personalization tool used by over 5,000 stores around the world, including brands such as HBO, Mattel, Warner Brothers, and many more. It allows shoppers to personalize any type of product using a wide variety of personalization methods such as printing, sublimation, laser engraver, embroidery, among others. It works on the major e-commerce platforms such as Shopify, WooCommerce, BigCommerce, but we also support marketplaces such as Etsy, Amazon, and Walmart. With Customly, we allow merchants to create product listings in seconds by selecting a product from Printify's catalog and adding a design to it. And of course, you can create your own design, or you can use a design created in-house by our team of illustrators who are constantly analyzing trends to create designs that are proven to generate sales.
Fantastic. Okay. And last but not least, Chris, what about Anywhere POD?
Yeah, so Anywhere POD is also a product personalization tool. We're able to automate the entire personalization process with Etsy and with Shopify, from text to images to clip art, wide range of functionality. And then we're also have a suite of additional tools that help you manage and launch listings faster. So we'll get into some of those more later on, but being able to do things like group listings and different artwork variations, bundles. We've got a video generator, custom mockup generation. So the entire process end to end can be a lot faster to create products with Anywhere POD.
Sounds amazing. Okay, so now tell us each, what unique advantages do each of your platforms offer for creating and fulfilling custom products through Printify during the holiday season? Let's go in the same order. Stephen, how about you start us off?
Yeah. So first of all, before we jump into the answer, I like to say that there's two seasons with print on demand. There's Q4 and there's not Q4. And if we're not in Q4, we're preparing for Q4. So Q4 explodes, and especially if you're doing personalization. So I think you do need an automation tool if you do plan to do personalized print on demand. The biggest thing that HelloCustom has, and I think we're the only one that has this, is essentially if you are selling on Etsy, Etsy just gives the shoppers a text box where they can type in any kind of personalization for any product or anything, where we have AI, where you can use AI to extract the personalization. So if it's looking for names, dates, professions, you name it, initials for the monograms, we use AI to extract the personalization to automate the graphic creation to then automate the fulfillment with Printify. So that's kind of the main thing. Is what used to take us, 2 to 5 minutes to personalize the graphic, 2 to 5 minutes to fulfill the order. We've now simplified that down to a click of a button.
Great. How about Elle?
Yeah, about Teeinblue. First of all, about creating custom products, we confident in the smooth workflow that we offer to our users. So when the users use our app for the holiday season, they can have a fast setting up time. So around of only 10 to 15 minutes, they can finish setting up a personalized campaign with Teeinblue. So to us, it is very fast for a personalized campaign. And regarding the fulfilling orders, we have built a bulk fulfill features where you can combine multiple orders and send all of them all at once to the fulfillment provider. And we also have a feature where you can combine the same shipping address to send all those same shipping address orders to send all at once also.
Great. Alejandro?
So we offer over 300 ready-made designs for Halloween and Christmas. So for all the people out there who are selling products targeting the pet niche, now your shoppers will be able to select their dog breed as they do usually. But on top of that, they can dress their pet using a Santa hat, a ghost costume, or a pumpkin spice latte. And you can pair this with our channel manager features. So you'll be able to list a ton of products on different platforms, which will dramatically accelerate the speed of getting a product to market. And this can make or break your Q4, considering that it's the busiest time of the year. So merchants are always looking for ways to optimize their time. Needless to say that our integration with Printify lets you put your store on autopilot. So every time you receive an order, you'll see it on that dashboard. And by clicking on that approve, that is ready to be shipped and sent to your shopper.
Great. Okay. And Chris?
Yeah, so we also on the Etsy side are able to capture any of the text that is entered directly in Etsy when an order comes in, so we can automatically generate that production-ready artwork for you, whether it's text that the customer entered with the names and dates, and even any paragraph of text. We can handle all of that with Anywhere POD. And then beyond that, we're also able to offer artwork variations. So if you have a design, like I know one that's been popular a lot lately is the birth flower design, where they can select from the 12 different birth flowers to go on the design. You can automatically add each one of those birth flowers to the variant options that are available in Etsy. So as a customer is checking out, they can easily select the birth flower and enter the name, and the entire artwork will be automatically created for you, and be able to go to Printify seamlessly.
Well, you've all certainly presented very strong features here. Wonderful. So next question then, what do you think is the biggest challenge in offering customized products during the holiday season, and how does your platform help Printify merchants overcome those obstacles?
Yeah, so I guess I'll take that one first then. So I think the number one challenge that people have with personalization is they overcomplicate it. I've talked to a lot of merchants where they think they need to do like all these bells and whistles for personalization. From my personal experience, I've sold over 220,000 personalized products, where all I literally did was buy a clip art for maybe like $1 off Etsy. I put name and date. That's it. I literally took any design. I just added a layer of personalization. Personalization is perfect for gift giving, which is perfect for the Christmas rush. So the hardest thing is just don't overcomplicate it. You can just take any design. One of our users, she actually took all of her existing designs for sweatshirts. She did 100,000 in 2022 with her sweatshirts. She just added personalization to her existing designs. She did 3 times more with her personalized sweatshirts than she did with her non-personalized sweatshirts. So if anything, just add personalization. Don't overthink it. It doesn't have to be as complicated as you think it is.
Yeah, about Teeinblue, I think that the most struggle that most personalized sellers are facing in the holiday season is scaling winning designs. I understand that the process of finding the winning designs is hard, but the most important struggle that I think is to scale that designs into multiple campaigns. And the process of scaling one winning designs into other products may take a lot of time for them. And we have offer features that can help them reduce a lot of time while doing that. So first of all, we offer them features to reuse the product base, like when they import one product from Printify, like an ornament, for example. They can use that ornament for multiple campaigns with multiple different designs without importing multiple times, just one time, and you can use for any other campaigns. And secondly is the feature to reuse the designs. By that, I mean, for example, you have one winning designs and you can use that design for other different products, one for mug, one for posters, one for ornaments. And what you need to do is just resize the designs to meet the printed requirements of Printify. And another features for reuse the designs that Teeinblue offers is you can copy and import the same artwork while you are creating the design. And also another feature is to create only one design template, and you can also reuse that into other template design. Yeah. So it can save the users a lot of time.
How about Customily? Alejandro, what do you got?
Sure. So, I mean, the challenge is scaling the process. In other words, managing a massive increase in volume without affecting your quality and your delivery times. Because during holiday seasons, there's no time for manually process orders one by one. And the only way to be successful is by having the process fully automated. With our tool, you can not only eliminate minor errors such as typos, discrepancies between what your shopper order and when you deliver, but you can also save the precious time that is needed to try new products, try new marketing campaigns. So this is something that is key, in my opinion, reducing manual work. You can also see it, nowadays it's very popular, that face cropping tool where you can upload a picture of your pet and, you can just place the head on somebody else or some drawing there. And we are offering that feature for free. And this is great because usually you're using a third-party service which charges every time that the filter is applied. With Customly, you can rest assured that no matter how many times that filter is used, you won't pay a single cent. And this would also help you your post-production after you receive an order. You are sure that you can just like easily send that to Printify without having to process anything manually.
And how can we use Anywhere POD?
Yeah, so again, kind of piggybacking on everybody else here talking about time and efficiency. That's the one thing we all have is time, but we never quite have enough of, especially going into the Q4 season. So we really focused on keeping Anywhere POD as streamlined as possible, so you can get your personalized products created in a matter of minutes. We give you all of the mockups automatically available that are available from Printify, so you don't have to go somewhere else to be able to get your mockups. So we make that process as streamlined as possible. We also have our own custom mockup generator. So if you want to add your own custom mockup templates, that then you can create your own mockups on the fly, you're able to do that in Anywhere POD. And then, as I was saying before, if you're needing to do any kind of group listings or combining different artwork variations, instead of taking the time to have to spend, copying and pasting 100 different SKUs back and forth to Etsy to get everything set up, all of that can be completely automated in Anywhere POD, where with a click of a button, all those hundreds of variants are automatically added and managed for you in Etsy. And then, of course, on the ordering side as well, since our personalization is all contained inside of Etsy's ecosystem, when an order is placed, you're not going to have to worry about missing any shipping deadlines or getting any dings on your Etsy shipping times to keep that process as fast and smooth as possible. If it's a simple design, you can easily set that to be completely automated to production if it's just simple text. Or if you're selling on Shopify, you can get a live preview. So those orders can be 100% automated. And then if you have anything that you want to be able to review first before it goes to production, you have the control to be able to set that at a per product level to make the process as streamlined as possible.
Mm-hmm. Right. So as all of you mentioned, we're going to have an influx of orders during the holiday season here. So customer support and satisfaction is absolutely crucial. How does your platform help our merchants ensure that their customers get what they want? And how does it help facilitate communication between the merchant and customer?
Yeah, that's a great question. So going into offering personalization, I think the number one question I receive is, do we have to send mock-ups to the customer if you're selling on a third-party marketplace like Etsy and Amazon where they don't see that live preview? Do we have to send mock-ups of that personalized graphic and open up that dialogue for every single order that comes in? And the answer in my personal experience is no. If you're selling a complete design with personalized elements, the customer knows that this is what the product's going to look like, but it's going to have my name instead of the Samantha and my date instead of 2024. So there's no need for that mock-up to go back and forth. The main thing with customer service is just to be ready for the ramp up of customer service. From my personal experience, customer service is kind of proportional to the demand or your sales. So when that kind of ramps up into Q4, your customer service will ramp up proportionally too. So just like a super quick rule of thumb that we would do is ask ourselves, how much do we think we're going to ramp up for Q4? Typically about 10x. Take the amount of time you're putting in customer service today, times that by 10, just to be prepared for the customer service for Q4. The biggest customer service question that we ever had when we didn't have an automation tool was with typos. Like that's something that Alejandro mentioned was like, with no typos, when you have someone manually doing personalization, the amount of typos we had at the end of a Q4 was like boxes of throwaways. So therefore there'd be typos going out. That's something that you don't have with an automation tool. Therefore, you're not going to have that element with the customer service. So just be geared up for the Q4. And again, it's not as scary with personalization as you think.
Yeah, in my opinion, what's the difference of a personalized product with other product is the power to offer the customer to personalize the design. So what we need to make sure the customer know exactly what the final product that they will get. So I think we need to make sure that process is running good. So what Teeinblue offer is to show the customization image that the customer just personalized the product on the cart page, and you can also like insert that image on the email confirmation. And in case that your customer have any change on that product once the order is placed, you can also edit that customization data on Teeinblue right away. The final step is we also generate the print file automatically, so you don't need to have like any adjustment after the order is placed. So what you need to do is just to check the design file is correct, and then just send the print file to Printify.
Great. And Alejandro, how does Customly kind of facilitate this communication between merchant and customer?
Absolutely. So first of all, Stefan, I love you, man, but let me disagree on that point, because I think that showing a preview, it's critical when it comes to reducing the uncertainty that comes when buying personalized products, right? And that's why in Customly, we always will show you your mockup, even if you're buying a product on Shopify, or after you bought that product via email as well. So as I said before, the only way to try on Q4 is increase the volume. When you have all this massive increase in volume, is have to the process as automated as possible. And having said this, there's always a shopper who realized they made a mistake in their personalization and they want to change it, right? So luckily, Customly provides a way for the merchant to reflect the changes that the shopper wanted to update, and then also send them the preview automatically. So as soon as you update those details that they ask for changes, you'll receive the preview, and you also get that tracking number, which is a great way to understand what's the next stage of your product, if it's went to production, if it is being shipped. And this is a great way to automate also that communication that always takes a lot of work, dealing with customers that are asking, what's the status of their order. With Customly, you have complete transparency over that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so from my answer really quick before I jump over to Chris was more so for like Etsy, where you don't see that live preview on the page. I do agree that you guys do have the email post-purchase where the customer can edit it post-purchase, but like when it's on the spot, you don't see that live preview.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris, how about Anywhere POD?
Yeah, so as they were just discussing, if you're on Shopify, we also have a live preview, so the customer can easily see their personalization in real time as they are entering it in. On the Etsy side, a lot of Etsy customers are kind of trained now that they don't expect to see a live preview or to be able to see that. So they're pretty well used to that. But we still give you the capability that when an order comes in, if you want to be able to send the customer a mock-up to be able to kind of get that confirmation, you can do that. Maybe if it's a more complicated design or you notice a typo, it's like, hey, is this really what you wanted? You're able to generate those mock-ups on the fly on individual orders with Anywhere POD as well. So it can really help to, again, streamline that process and cut down on the amount of manual customer service that you need to do.
Mm-hmm. Great. And so one final question then, can each of you kind of talk through your pricing plans a little bit and kind of what you have that might be appropriate for our merchants? Let's start with Teeinblue.
Okay, great. So we have 4 tiers pricing plan. Starting with the starter plan, we offer $19, and you have free 50 first orders with no transaction fee. And from the 51 orders, you will be charged a fee of 1.8% per order. And the next plan is growth plan. It will cost you a monthly price at $59, and you will also receive a certain amount of free orders. And if you exceed that amount of orders, you will also be charged a transaction fee. And for the premium plan, we will charge you about $1,159, and you also receive free orders and will be charged a transaction fee. And the last one is enterprise plan, and you'll be charged $549. And the same with the other plans. In case you have bigger volume, we also offer a custom pricing plan that it can be tailored to your need.
Mm-hmm. And I understand you also have a little gift for our viewers
Yes.
today. Would you like to share about that?
Exactly. Yeah. Of course, I'm very excited to share with you our special exclusive discount to today Printify audience. We will offer you a 50% off in 1 month for starter plan, and the discount code is Printify50.
Yes, Printify 50 for 50% off one of
Yes.
the starter plans. You'll see that on the screen here. Okay, how about Customly? What is your pricing like?
So our pricing, it's a bit simpler. It's $49 a month plus a transaction fee that goes from $1 to 10 cents, depending on the volume. So the more sales you have, the less you have to pay for every transaction.
Hmm. And you've also come with a little gift, correct?
Oh yeah, so we are giving away an entire month for free. So the code is Printimely. Maybe one of our friends can write it on the chat. Some of our marketing team, if they are there, the code is Printimely, but if you install the app through that link, it will be already applied.
Hmm. Yeah, kind of a combination of Printify, Customly. We'll drop that link in the chat
That's
as
right.
well.
Yeah, that's right.
Fantastic. Chris, how about Anywhere POD?
Get me off my mute here. Okay, so with Anywhere POD, we have 3 pricing tiers that we have available right now. So we start with our basic plan. This is kind of for beginners that just want to do that text-based personalization. Starts at just $10 a month, gives you text personalization. We also, with all of our plans, include free orders with every plan as well, so that that really the monthly fee, if you get any sales at all, is really going to save on the subscription cost. So on the basic plan, you get 25 orders for free every single month. Pro basically adds images and clip art and all that additional functionality to it as well. That starts at $24.99 a month. And then Pro Plus is basically our unlimited plan. You get 100 free orders. Orders are only 15 cents per order after that. So very, very reasonable there. And you basically get unlimited use of all of our other functionality, from videos to our text and image pattern generator, combining variants, mockups, bulk uploader. All of that functionality is included unlimited with that Pro Plus plan.
Hmm. And you also have a little something for our viewers, correct?
Yes. So we have a coupon code that is Click to Riches. That will give you your first month for free if you want to do the monthly. Again, that is for the Pro Plus plan. Or if you want to do the annual subscription, the annual subscription's already discounted, basically getting 2 months for free. With the coupon code, you'll get an additional 2 months. So you'll get a total of 4 months for free if you choose to go with the annual plan.
Wonderful. And lastly, HelloCustom.
Yeah. So essentially, again, like my success on Etsy came from personalization. So I truly believe that personalization is like the number one thing you can apply to your business to find success on Etsy. So I have mad respect for everyone on this call. When we first launched HelloCustom, it was $29.99 per month. What we found was a lot of people are like first-time entrepreneurs. They can't justify $30 for a monthly subscription for personalized products that they are not quite yet selling. So we recently came out with a completely new of its kind offer where you can get unlimited access to HelloCustom, lifetime access to HelloCustom for only one payment of $67. And you'll never have to pay subscription fees ever again. We do, just like everyone else has a small per order fee, but you'll never have to pay our $30 per month subscription again. And just like everyone else, we also do have a small gift for you guys. I think it was supposed to go out with all of the giveaways, but we're going to give away 3 lifetime plans of HelloCustom. So I think the winners, if you guys reach out to our support, we'll give you lifetime access to HelloCustom, as well as a 30-minute one-on-one with myself if you want to have a one-on-one to just game plan for Q4. I've gone through Q4 3 to 4 different times, so we can just kind of walk through what to expect in this upcoming season.
Yeah, stick around till the end of the show. We're going to share a post-show survey where you can fill that out and you'll be entered to win that lifetime subscription plus $50 store credit and Clicks to Riches t-shirt. Now, to the best part here, let's switch to the live Q&A. Let's see what questions all of you have submitted here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we have a lot of questions here. Very good. Okay. Okay. Let's start with Robin Goldberg. Are items where you offer free shipping prioritized or just ones that have a shipping price? I'm not talking about orders over $35. I mean when you offer free shipping on your items. I think this has to do with that new Etsy shipping standard, visibility search, right? So whether you offer free shipping or if your shipping price is under $6, I think Etsy mentioned in their FAQ that free shipping will not get an extra boost. It's just any order whose shipping is under $6. So if you're over that $6, then you might be a bit at a disadvantage. But whether it's free or under $6, you're going to be prioritized the same. All right, a question from Silver Zero. When is it too late to publish products generally? I'm gonna let one of our reps answer this one.
Yeah, so a quick rule of thumb for myself, I like to launch products 8 to 12 weeks before the holiday. That way it gives it enough time to kind of ramp up, get rank. On Etsy specifically, third-party marketplaces, including Amazon, it takes a couple weeks to get indexed and ranked. So if you're kind of gearing for, like, let's say Thanksgiving, back up like 8 to 12 weeks, you should be launched by then. Therefore, the time you're kind of creating your designs, that's dependent upon you and your bandwidth. So you might have to start maybe like even sooner, but try to have those live 8 to 12 weeks before the holiday or event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. So you can kind of work backwards there. Next question from Thomas Uratska. Will the personalization be AI powered, automatically filling in details like names and dates, so we just review and approve most of the time? Well, I'm going to let some of you answer this. I believe your apps, a lot of them already are AI powered or have some features like that, correct?
Yeah,
Yes,
so with
okay.
yeah, well, I'll let you guys answer this one.
Yeah, Stephen, go first.
Yeah, so ours is AI powered for Etsy. So if someone types in, can the name be Steven and the date be 2024, the AI would find Steven as the name and 2024 as the date. And then it would dynamically personalize the graphic. And then all you'd have to do is view the graphics side by side with the Etsy order information. Same thing with Amazon, hit approve, and then it gets fulfilled. The cool thing about the AI is you can also give it instructions. So you can say date, convert to Roman numerals, or you can say name, add hearts between the names. So you can make it super dynamic in how you want it to receive the information from Etsy, personalize the graphic, and then fulfill that over to Printify.
Elle?
Yeah, regarding about Teeinblue, we have some AI power features like auto remove background or cartoon filters. Some of those can add like special effects to the customer's photo.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We do
Yeah,
have,
and then with Anywhere POD, we kind of do the same thing where we will take the information that the customer entered on the listing during checkout and apply that automatically to your design. So it's just a quick approval process then for you from there.
I also wanted to point out something regarding AI. It's a topic that I completely love, and as I'm sure everybody agrees here, it is considered the future. And Customly, we're really proud to announce a partnership that we have with OpenAI and DALL-E 3. So you can now use prompts to generate your own art using AI. So now you can get as creative as you want. Just by typing a prompt, you'll have our software rendering that AI design on top of your product.
Mm-hmm. Great. Okay. Next question, kind of also about AI from Ellen Tercio. If using the generative AI feature to write listings, what does the credits thing mean in the upper corner? Yeah, so this must be for the Smart Suggest tool. So right now it says you have 10 credits, 10 chances per day. So this actually resets every 24 hours. So it's not too much of a limit. Yeah, you have 10 listings or 10 like kind of generations to get that. But again, it resets every day, so it's not too bad there. Questions on embroidery. When will other embroidery items become available? And another question about embroidery on pillows. We're gonna have embroidery on everything that can be embroidered. Be patient with us. We are working very, very hard to get more products, hoodies, sweatshirts, tees, everything. They will be in the catalog. A question from Peggy Stevens. Can you offer personalization in a pop-up store? At the moment, no, but we know that's also requested. We are working on that. Let's see here. A question for HelloCustom. Did HelloCustom state when they will be ready for Shopify if I purchased a lifetime plan?
Yeah, so we are probably maybe 2-3 months out from our Shopify integration. So you expect a Shopify integration in January 2025. And then if you buy the lifetime plan today, you get access to Etsy, Amazon, Shopify. It's all included. Everything is kind of grandfathered into that lifetime plan.
Okay, thank you, Stephen. A question from Jane for the guests also. Do your platforms work with WooCommerce?
Yes, Customly works with WooCommerce, BigCommerce, Magento, and Shopify.
Yeah, our team, we only available on Shopify, but we will soon available on another platform. It is Etsy, so stay tuned for our updates.
Okay, wonderful, thank you. Next question from Adobe Dregs. When creating Christmas ornaments with 2 different font colors, what is the best customization to use on Amazon, text or data?
So for Amazon, if you have 2 different text colors, you'd want to use text customization. So with text, the customer can enter in the font and the text color. So you'd use text, not data.
Mm-hmm. We have another question here for Stephen as well from Poulet12. They're asking, Stephen, some of my designs have been too large. Will the size change?
So when you upload a PDF into HelloCustom, so one feature that HelloCustom has is you can create your design anywhere on like Canva, for example, upload it into HelloCustom, we will convert that back into an editable template. Too large essentially means that the file size is too big, like maybe above 15 megabytes, or it's above our 25 million pixel area limit. So as long as you can get the file into HelloCustom within those 2 limits, it'll export in the exact same size and quality. No quality or size is changed in the use of HelloCustom.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's do one more question here from Sabrina. How can we handle shipping during the crazy month of December? Do you guys have suggestions for cutoff dates, when to start thinking about that?
I have a strategy, but I'll let someone else take this one if they have an answer.
So I would say to watch for Printify. They usually do a really good job of communicating when their cutoff times are. So as we get closer to those times coming up into December, it's just critical to pay attention to Printify's published times and making sure that you're adjusting your shipping profiles accordingly, and or offering expedited services if it's available on those products.
Yeah, so as Chris mentioned, we will be releasing our cutoff dates here very shortly, so keep an eye out for those. One final question then from Alvaro. When will the personalized option be visible on Printify? We're slowly releasing it. It is out to some merchants. I believe all merchants will be getting it here very shortly. And as I kind of mentioned earlier in the show, we will be enhancing these features slowly as well, so you can really get the most out of it. All right, I think it is time for our final giveaway here. Thank you for answering those questions. Thank you for asking. Get your Printify accounts. We're gonna do one more giveaway here. In the left menu, find Wallet, go to Payments, scroll all the way down, you'll find a coupon. And the coupon code is Holiday Frenzy. So the first 3 people to enter it, just as you see on the screen, will get $15 in store credit. And let us know in the chat if you got that. All right. Ooh, Adventure Ideas. Got it. Congratulations. Fast typer. Wonderful. Let us know if anyone else won. But let's slowly start to wrap up here. Now, we always want to leave you with a plan. So this is how you can apply the information that was presented today to your business. personalized products can help you diversify, okay? It can diversify your business and you can offer larger profit margins than regular custom products would be able to, okay? Definitely do not keep this a secret. If you are offering personalization, let your customers know this in your marketing, in your social media, emails, wherever, and make it visible to them. Make it easy and clear for your customers to understand the process. Let them know with clear instructions, detailed photos, visuals, and make sure to follow up, okay? And people buy personalized products year-round, not just for the holidays, but you can tailor them to various special occasions, to different holidays, and to all sorts of different niches. And as we've mentioned also, you don't need to have prior design experience. You can use both the Printify product creator or any one of these amazing tools that we just talked about, Customily, HelloCustom, Anywhere, POD, and Teeinblue. And of course, we want to leave you with a bit of inspiration. So we're going to talk about Christopher Sadie's here. He successfully runs multiple Etsy businesses, including Dog Ross Pet Painting, which specializes in funny, personalized custom pet portraits. So he uses Printify to source and create personalized, high profit margin products like posters and different wall art. And it just goes to show that a really thoughtful and unique idea can really lead to a profitable business. Now, before everyone tunes out, do you have one final word of advice for our merchants?
Yeah, my final advice would be don't overcomplicate it. Personalization is not scary. Take action and be consistent.
Yeah, my advice would be understand your customer, and if you're new to the personalized niche, go for basic options. Custom text, photo uploads are amazing.
I would say that you should start now and leverage the holiday season because it's like playing a video game on easy mode. Keep things simple and then add more pieces as you scale. Celebrate small victories and learn from your mistakes. There's a lot of trial and error, so always keep an open mind. And in Customly, we've seen so many merchants starting as a one-man show and growing into multi-million-dollar companies, so we know it's possible.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Jump in now and get started. In this industry, it's really easy to spend all of your time researching the newest product and researching the next best niche. That's really easy to get into that analysis paralysis state of mind. So I would say jump in and just get started. Whatever you do, you're going to look back in 2 or 3 weeks and you're going to think, why did I create that listing that way? So you're going to learn, but you can't learn until you start making mistakes. Unfortunately, that's just the process of how humans learn. So I would say jump in, get started, and make those mistakes so you can learn from them and be even better the next week.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't have said it better myself. Yes, keep it simple. Get in right now. We saw those trends. This market is going to be huge, so the time to start is now. All right, go ahead and fill out now that post-show survey. We're going to drop a link right in the chat. 3 random winners will be selected who fill it out, and you're going to be sent a prize package of $50 store credit, a Clicks to Riches t-shirt, and that special gift of a lifetime subscription and a 30-minute one-on-one call with Steven from HelloCustom. And remember to join Martin for his free live Q&A sessions every Monday and Wednesday. You can sign up with the link that will also drop in the chat here. Thank you for watching, and make sure that you subscribe so you stay notified for our next episode of Clicks to Riches, which will happen in 2 weeks. See you then.